good morning, my esteemed viewers. I am again back to what I've been saying, like the video I post last. I've seen some reactions from people, especially the one coming from a respected brother, Charles Obu. He's a terrific writer, and I respect his opinion. He talked about he actually hit hard on those who are calling for akulono as a response to the lockdown of trade fair which happened on Monday. Actually, I respect your opinion, and I am not here to join issues with your opinion, but I want to actually also give you the credit for saying that you are not against Akulono project, but that should not be the reason why people should be calling for Akulono. Let me tell you and all my esteemed viewers out there that we are not just calling Akulono or campaigning for our people to bring back their wealth because of trade fair. It had been a long crusade that we have been into. It's just that our people are not listening. It's just that our people are not taking that serious. It's just that our people have developed the attitude of not being concerned until it came knocking at their doorstep. You see, there are a couple of groups which some of you who have been following this platform will testify to the fact that Igbo Development Foundation is at the front burner pushing for economic development of the Southeast. Same with Seredek, the one that is being headed by former Minister of Power, Professor Bart Nnaji, and the ADF too, which is being headed by Professor Ozodin Mawala.
The name of the organization is Igbo Development Foundation. And the motto is the rebuilding and revival of the development of Igbo language, its culture, its civilization. Development is a very wide and comprehensive kind of agenda: political, economic, political, social, cultural. Igbo, as you know, during the First Republic, at least in this country, Igbo was the economic hub of Nigeria and West Africa. Onitsha market was the biggest in the whole of West Africa. Apa was coming next to that. People were coming from Ivory Coast, Togo, Niger, Dahomey, in order to come and buy from Igbo. Unfortunately, since the end of the war, our economic life system, everything has gone to this thing. So it is the intention and determination of ADF to help mobilize Igbo ingenuity, Igbo business life, to see whether we can rebuild Igbo.
Enyimba Economic City is a 10,000 hectare industrial city being developed. We at Geometric Power are going to be supplying electricity to that particular place.
The Southeast Rail project, it's a loop around all the major economic hubs in the Southeast region.
Now we are fighting a different type of war, a war of economic development, not a war of guns and rockets.
Let us not be like politicians who think of next election. We should be thinking of next generation.
These technocrats and many other people doing similar things have been at the front burner asking our people to bring back their wealth. I understand the fact that the Nigerian federal government have, over the years since after the war, launched what I have continued to re-echo, what I call the economic war against the Igbo people. Since after the war, this war have been unleashed on our people. Yes, this war of economic sabotage against the southern part of Nigeria. I mean the old eastern region, all the Igbo speaking states, from Delta to Rivers to the five southeastern states, as they may call it. But the truth of the matter remains that our people should understand that they are using the instrumentality of political power to launch this war against us through their policies, by closing down and sabotaging the operation of seaports in the southeast. Because that now the port is working to its full capacity, Rivers Port is working to its full capacity. Even behind in what we call Azumiri in the Abia State, if that area had been dredged, Igbo hinterland will have direct access to the sea, and also developing a port there. All this cry, I'm going to Lagos to bring your goods. So I understand the fact that development is being driven by some of these factors, like the seaport, like the airport, like some government policies that is pushing people to a particular direction where there is recycling of money and contract funds. Our people are pursuing those funds and thereby going to those places to settle down and do business. We understand all that. Then we should also appreciate the fact, we should also tell ourselves the truth, that we have been nonchalant when it comes to government and politics. We have been so unconcerned to understand the fact that everything that happens in our life is determined by political decisions. I will give it to Omu, who will always say, Omu of Anyoma, that woman is a respected woman I love so much. She said that Ndi Igbo had been slavishly industrious. What does it mean? That Ndi Igbo will continue to enslave and do everything possible to succeed in business while somebody is there in the government house manipulating the entire thing. Yes. And now Fachi, and then increase the tariff, and then make policies that will make it difficult for you to get your goods straight down to Igbo land from wherever you're bringing it from. And then make sure that now the seaports in the southeast or the seaports in the southern part of Nigeria, they are not working, except the one in the western Nigeria, that is Lagos. They are sabotaging the whole thing. And my people are indifferent. Hana Bambo. Okay, look at what these what do you call it? These traders in trade fair are even opening their mouth to say. I was even ashamed of them. I am even ashamed of them to say that if federal government are intending to sell the market which they built by themselves, if the federal government want to sell it, they are ready to buy it. You built a property in somebody's land, you bought the land, or you are giving the land on concession, you built the market, then the same government you are paying tax over the years is coming back to sell that same property. And you are even proud to say that if they are ready to sell it, you are going to still rebuy it. I know you can. That is the people, that is the power of our people. That is unstoppable attitude of our people. Our people are untamable when it comes to business. I understand that fact. But we should stop being slavishly industrious. We should stop being slaves to these people. We are more than what they are giving us. We are more than what we're taking. We need to rethink and change our attitude. Honestly speaking, it is becoming unbearable. The government of the Southeast can face here my torchlight towards that direction. You see, the reason why I always come here on this platform to agitate and push for political revolution in our homeland. That the Biafra that we're talking about is not going to fall from heaven. That it is what you and I, we establish in our homeland. That is the Biafra we are looking for. The Biafra where railways are connected to the entire southeastern states. I mean the entire Igbo land, including Delta and Rivers and other neighboring ethnic nationalities. Like Niger Delta, Cross River, Aqua Cross, and the Ijo people and the rest of them. If we can connect the southern, I mean the old eastern region government can have economic policy without the interference of the federal government to build connecting railways that will connect the entire states within the southeast and name a business. They will be the ones, if we have genuine political representatives at the National Assembly or in our state assemblies, people who have the political will to ensure that Igbo, our homeland, the southern part of Nigeria, I mean, my Biafran land is well developed. These are the kind of people that will go and push for economic development of our land and make sure that they open seaports in our land, that the seaports in our land gets working. Force them to bring it down there. And the state government, what are they doing? What have they done all this while? Look at Batin power plant. Oh, that power plant is not working up to today. When I went to that place, man, I shed tears.
Right behind me here is Geometric Power Plant located in Aba City in Abia State. This has the capacity to generate and distribute electricity, which is the soul of economic activities.
Billions of dollars have been sunk into that project. 100% complete, ready to give 24 hours light to Aba and its environment. And the same can happen in the entire southeastern states. But project because of their personal gratification. I'm not going to take too much on that because that is not where I'm going to on. When that time reach, I'll go expose a lot of people where they behind that ordeal. Now, like what I was saying, if we have our state governments who are committed to developing our homeland, all these lockups will not be happening. All these threats will not be coming because goods and services will be coming directly to Igbo land, straight on. Our people will not have no reason to go and sandfill lagoons and beaches in order to build markets. And at the end of the day, we're now about a ball. No. If we have genuine government, all these things will not be happening. And that is why I will continue to push for political revolution in my homeland. Take it or not, we must participate. We must go after government houses. We must make sure true-blooded Biafrans, people that Biafra is running through their veins, go into power. The people who are driven with the ideology of equity, fairness, and justice, people who are ready to establish what is true governance in Igbo land. And then I'm with people that can do it. Batin that have demonstrated that. I'm with technocrats. I'm with professionals. Come to science and technology. We are at the front banner. Then what is stopping us? All what people we are allowing to be in government. In asking the PVC, how can millions of our people who are registered come out and say, we know you can do this, you can deliver. This is the people's mandate. Go in there, we'll vote you in, and we'll defend that vote. 1 million people. How many people can they win the election? Does that not make you feel so ashamed that in Anambra State, for instance, that have over 2 million voters, well, account share the entire vote, and now I got us also 400,000 people that voted. And the winner of the election maybe even scoring 300,000. You can imagine that voter apathy in our land. If people who knows what they want, who understand that the fact that political decisions determine even to the point of how they sleep with their wife, how they sleep with their wife, if they understand the fact that political decisions affect everything about their lives, they will come out and join this revolution. They will come out and be part of this revolution. They will not sit idly and say and complain and cry and lament. No. They will be part of this revolution to determine who goes into power, people that represent them, people that represent their interest and not their personal interest. That is the reason why I made this video. I didn't make this video for any other thing than to tell our people to get ready, to shade out this political apathy, to shade out all this attitude of I don't care when it comes to politics. We must get involved. We must get involved, and you have to be part of it. Because I can't because some people calling me, telling me now people not from home, need disturb in diaspora. Why wouldn't they disturb you? What encouragement have you given to them to make sure that they go out and vote and determine who governs them? And now to elect your people, we sit here back, thinking that magic will be done from heaven. You lament about your government, yet you don't want to be part of those who will determine who will be in power. You have to come out first. Get your voter's card. Get, if whatever thing they say they are going to get it. If they are not, in fact, we are going to stop INEC this period to the point that every ant that is supposed to get voter's card gets the voter's card and get ready to vote. Every one of us will come out and vote. That will come out to subvert the will of the people. We must deliver our land. We have no choice. If not for anything, for the sake of our children unborn. I'm going to be wrapping it up here. Thank you for subscribing. I don't want to say too much. I've already said too much on this. This video is just meant to react and re-echo the reason why I'll continue calling for political revolution. I don't care about those who say you are double-faced, you are double that, you talk about Nigerian politics and you talk about Biafra. You know, it is lack of understanding and lack of knowledge make our people to perish. That is what the Bible says. I'm not the one that said it. Even the Bible said that the kingdom of God suffered violence and only the violent take it by force. Do you think that freedom is given? Do you think you are going to lie idly and freedom will come? Some people will tell you that they are going to sleep and wake. If they sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra tomorrow, who tell you it's going to happen that way? No, we have to put in our efforts, and that is why we are conscientizing you, are preparing your mind to get ready for the revolution to come. You are going to be part of it, and we are going to take over the power. Yes, enough of lamentation. Lamentation time is over. The time now is the time of action. I then want to go on some bullets, but we have our PVCs, because this finger that votes is more powerful than this finger that pulls the trigger that kills our people. On a political power, they determine who use this trigger. So we will decide who goes into power and decide how the power is being used in our favor, not against our aspiration. Thank you for watching. Keep subscribing, keep following us. I want to sincerely appreciate you. We have hit our 50,000 milestone on our subscription. Thank you very much. Thank you for all our esteemed followers and fans. We really appreciate you. This is a great community. BVI Channel 1 is not a media platform, just a media platform. No, we are a movement to change the course of our people. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye and God bless you. And the joy friendly.